If it looks too good in sports betting, and you've been doing this for a long time, like I have, and many of the experts on this channel have, we know that more times than not, it is too good to be true. So I have an example of such tonight in a Big Ten matchup between Northwestern and Michigan State. And let me tell you why. First of all, let's start with the opening line of Michigan State minus the 8 over Northwestern, Michigan State being at home in East Lansing, and the line subsequently moving to 9 as we speak right now. And you look at the overall records of both teams. Northwestern 20 and 9, Michigan State 17 and 12. The Big Ten records between these teams, Northwestern 2 games ahead in the standings. We're at 11, at 11 and 7, and Northwestern at 9 and 9. And Michigan State is the team that's laying 9 in this spot. Huge number when you just look at the raw data. And then factor in that Michigan State has lost their last 3, including home losses to Ohio State and Indiana. And those teams, Indiana, definitely, they would have to make a run to win the Big 10 tournament. And Ohio State is clearly a bubble team after firing their head coach. They've been on a little bit of a run, but highly unlikely they'll be an NCAA tournament team. So they lose the 2 teams that most likely won't be in the big dance at home just in their last 3 games. And they're taking on this Northwestern team that's been one of the surprises in the Big Ten, has been consistent all year, and certainly will be part of the NCAA tournament, barring something unforeseen. So Northwestern has to be the play, right? Well, as Lee Corso says, not so fast, my friends. Because here's the thing, Northwestern is banged up. They've lost their Ty Berry, who's a starting guard 2 weeks ago, that was averaging around 11 a game and also shooting over 40% from the 3-point line. They also have another player, and his name escapes me as we speak, but he's shooting over 40% and averaging 12 a game, yet he's questionable for tonight. And by the way, names mean nothing to me. You know, you'll hear a lot of people talking these analysis on free picks about players. I just want to beat the number. To me, when guys are out, it's all factored into the line. And that's exactly what we're seeing here. That's why Michigan State is such a heavy favorite. Let's also consider this. Michigan State, when they went to Northwestern earlier this year, they lose by 14 decisively. They've now lost 3 games in a row against Northwestern. So they'll be playing with big time revenge tonight. And everything points towards taking Northwestern in this game. And that's why I am going to go with the contrarian approach and take the other side. If you look even deeper into the numbers, Northwestern over their last 4 games, they've allowed opponents to shoot 50% or better. They get away with it when they're full strength because they're an excellent 3-point shooting team. But defense is far from their forte, as they're ranked near the bottom of the Big Ten when it comes to defensive efficiency. Northwestern also struggles to defend the 3-point line. In Big Ten play, they're number 11 out of 14 teams in defending the 3, opponents shooting 37.7% against them. And Michigan State, by the way, as much as they're lackluster offensively at times, they have shot the ball well through Big Ten action at 39.6%, and that's 3rd best in the Big Ten. And Northwestern, by the way, 3-6 straight up in conference away games this year. And they're coming off their first conference home loss of the season against Iowa. So they haven't been good on the road. In the Iowa game, right there, what happened is the injuries and them being banged up and affecting their quality depth caught up to them. And I think it'll catch up to them here. Michigan State is not going to lose this game with at this point, in my opinion. Okay. And I have a strong opinion that they're going to cover the 9 points as well. They're not only going to win, but they're going to win big tonight. 15 to 20 point deficit. But you know what? If they win by 10, I'll be happy. So my free pick in this game, and using the contrarian approach, is I like the Michigan State Spartans here. Lay the 9 over Northwestern. And don't forget, every time it seems like Michigan State is a team that we're going to count out of taking or not take seriously, Tom Izzo seems to get his teams to rise up to the occasion. He's also notorious for having his team start to peak in March. Obviously, they're off they're on a 3-game losing streak, so that's not the case. But what better way to start than a home win in a decisive manner against Northwestern tonight? I like Michigan State here. Lay the 9 over Northwestern. Just a friendly reminder, folks. My name is Ross Benjamin, by the way. I'm a sports betting expert over at sportsmemo.com. Great site there. Check us out. And I have some specials going on right now. 40%, all my regular priced daily packages, daily picks, and subscription plans. Just by using the code ROSS40. Again, ROSS40 will get you 40% off all my picks. And also, you can get my March Madness package right now at Sports Memo for just $149. Great value. I mean, consider the fact that we're going to give you the rest of the regular season, the rest, all of the conference tournaments, the NCAA tournament, the NIT, and the CBI, right through all 3 of those postseason tournaments, championship games as well. So all of that for just $149. And the only way you could really measure how good a handicapper is not on a 1 or 2 day basis. It's not on chasing who's ever hot at the time. So invest some money in me long-term and let me make you money. I like to say, invest a little bit to make a lot. And why should you buy from me? Well, last night I went 3-1. I've made a profit in 8 of my last 9 days. On top of that, my college basketball totals over the last 2 years, dating back to March 10th of 2022, at Sports Memo, college basketball totals, 81 and 48. That's good for 63%. My NBA sides, I had a 4-unit top play last night on the Houston Rockets, who won by 13 as a 7.5 point favorite over the San Antonio Spurs. My NBA sides right now, 72 and 46, 61% at Sports Memo since April 11th of 2023. All sports since August the 4th of 2023. That's over 7 months, folks. My $100 a unit players have made $5,189. That's the reason why you should buy from me. And like I said, all sports, and since August the 4th, that's over a 7-month period. It's not a fluke at this point, folks. So take advantage of those special offers. Use the promo code ROSS40, get 40% off everything I'm selling. Also, take advantage of my March Madness offer. $149 gets you the rest of the NCAA basketball regular season, the conference tournament games, the NCAA tournament, the NIT, and the CBI. Until the next time, take care and God bless, folks.